Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. We are ready to advance the story once we have a quick look at some JP that we didn't look at last time. So let's start with this. We have Samurai, we have a bunch of things that we can learn, however we don't actually have those swords, so there's no point in learning them now. And then beyond that, there's not really a lot that we need to do here. We're kind of done with looking at Samurai for now. At least until we get more swords.
Yes.
Agrius has knights. We almost have all the Ren stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with Agrius, I'll be honest. I'm kind of just leveling knight because I'm leveling knight. I don't know if that's good. I'm just kind of doing it. We could... yeah, I'm not really sure what my long-term goal is here. For now, it's fine. We can level knight. But the problem is, we know her secondary is going to be Holy Knight, right? Because it makes no sense for it not to be. We know that her blue thing is going to have to be equipped swords, because, otherwise she can't do Holy Knight. So that kind of limits what you actually want out of her. Effectively, you're asking which class has the best set of abilities, right? Which class here has the best set of abilities that we'd want her to actually have? And that's difficult. I don't even know if it's something on this side. I don't know if we want to maybe level up something on this side. I'm a little bit lost in terms of what we want to do for her. So for now, I'm leveling Knight. I think Monk could be okay. There's some good abilities in Monk that, Revive and Chakra. Chakra actually is kind of falling off a little bit, but Revive is really, really good. It's absurdly good. So we could do that, but then she can't wear heavy armor, which means he's a lot less tanky. And then if you're like, well, I want to be in a class that wears heavy armor, then you're like, do I want to try and make her a samurai? No, not really. I don't think we need one. I'm barely on one samurai. I don't know if we need two. So you start looking at other ones. You're like, Dancer? Well, again, you're not in heavy armor. Ninja? Well, you're not going to be in heavy armor. Thief and Archer, you're not going to be in heavy armor. But then you go, well, does that mean that she's going to be a Dragoon? Is that what we want? She wouldn't use any of the jump abilities, right? That's not going to be good for her here. None of this is going to be useful in the slightest. So you wouldn't really want her to be a Dragoon. So you kind of circle back around and you're like, well, what should she be then? And I'm not entirely sure what the answer is. We could be like, oh, she should be this class. But her getting there is so difficult. Right? In theory, because we're going to have to level Monk, and we're going to have to level Geomancer, and we're going to have to level all this stuff to get a Dragoon, and then we're going to have to level the whole magic side, and we don't even know if this class is worth it. So, it puts her in an odd spot. I guess for now, I'm going to continue leveling this. I guess if I could get someone to skip her to Dragoon, as in, if I could get... She might have enough Thief experience, actually, already. If I could get some people in Archer to get her some extra experience. She's only level 1, though. I was wondering whether we could kind of skip her forwards to Thief and then immediately into Dragoon. That might be okay. And then that would give her... That still doesn't let her move into Samurai, but I was wondering whether that would give her an option. The Samurai ones are okay-ish. I mean, they don't require you using the sword, which makes it a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's things to think about. But for now, I'm going to take Ren Shield. And we're going to not think about it. Which isn't really a good way to progress, but, you know.
I am here.
That's how we're going to progress. Now you can get some White Mage abilities. I think Arise sounds fantastic. An instant cast Arise? Or an instant cast Raise as Arise, which then gives you full HP. Yeah, I think that's a guaranteed one. That's one that we should just go for. Any Time Mage abilities we can get here? Nope, because I got Meteor for no reason. Yep, that was a good choice. I'm assuming Geomancer ones are not actually... Yeah, they're not actually spells. Okay. And then Black Mage, we don't have anyone who's getting us experience in that, so it wouldn't make sense that we'd have anything in that. Okay, cool. Also, I am looking at him. He has a lot of classes which are high level, right? Like, if you actually look at what classes are leveled up here, like, you even have things like Knight at level 4 because we've had so many Knights, right? Like, we switched directly to Geomancer. Why is that important? Well, because we don't know what this class is. But actually, if we look at what experience this Francis has a lot of experience. He's got a lot of experience in Chemist and in Squire. He's already most of the way through, like, Geomancer, a little bit more in Archer, and he'd probably already have Thief. Like, he's actually probably pretty close to being the highest, like, leveled character we have for this, despite not having a single prerequisite. Especially as he already has Orator and Summoner, which we do need to level to 5 at some point, just to figure out what this class is. Because if this is another magic class, well then, that means that we could potentially use its stuff with the Arithmetician, which would be fantastic. But anyway, we'll stick with Knight for now. Oh, not Knight for now, White Mage for now, because, I mean, those abilities are still pretty good. Here, you've been doing Time Mage. That's fine. I don't really know if she's a Time Mage. Like, I know I'm doing Time Mage stuff, but I think she might be doing Time Mage just to give Arithmetician more spells. I don't know. I feel like you've got to be, like, maybe a Summoner in the end game. Yeah, maybe Summoner's, like, your end game. I'm not sure. And then Matthew wasn't there. Alicia was.
What is it?
And we've already leveled up her into Dancer. Do we want to take a singular one of these? Yeah, I'm going to take the Polka to reduce physical attack power. That sounds really good. She has a ton of points we could spend in Dragoon. Wait, let's just go back a second. She's got Nature's Wrath, so she can respond with Geomancer abilities. Okay. The ability upon being hit by a physical attack to grant yourself re-raise is kind of interesting. So you could be hit and then immediately be like, well, I can res myself. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I need to spend any of that. I think I'm okay with that. I think she's fine.
What is it?
Yeah, I think she's fine. Cool. And with that, we are now ready to go to Riovanes Castle, home to Grand Duke Barrington, Liege Lord of Foverham. This castle is distinguished by its Romandan-style towers. Let's go. Also not a combat. Weirdly.
Ah, a warmest welcome to you both. I do hope you found my halls to your liking. They may lack the grandeur of Lazalia's, but I find they make up for it in other ways. Castles built as seats of governance are so dreadfully plain. Would you not agree? There's such greater beauty in a fortress built for war. Ivalice herself would seem to be in agreement. Ever has she been ruled by men with power. Some might see this latest upheaval as a sign the crown, in its austere seat, has lost the strength to reign her.
Your summon spoke of matters more pressing than the style of Lazalia's keep.
Must everyone be in such haste? Very well. I shall ask you outright. Will you not join your strength with mine? As I said a moment ago, it is power that rules Ivalice. Who do you think now holds power? Duke Larg, the White Lion? Or Duke Goltanna, the Black? No. I can assure you it is not they. The ones who hold true power are the ones who hold the Zodiac Stones. The Knights Templar. The stones are said to possess phenomenal magic, far surpassing any arcane apparatus or enchanted relic one might care to mention. They are even held to be responsible for the cataclysm that laid waste to Molond in bygone days. While this is generally regarded as a fairy tale, I know for a fact that Saint Ajora himself once wielded the stones.
Uh-huh.
And using their power, he annihilated his foes. No mere fable invented to inspire the masses, this, but a true miracle of the gods. Now, at this very moment, you and yours seek the stones. What do you wish to achieve with such fearsome might?
Speak you in seriousness, Your Grace. Forgive me, but I would never have expected a man like yourself to believe in such utter fantasy.
You mean to tell me that you do not? For Knights Templar, you exhibit a surprising lack of faith in the holy power of the Zodiac Stones. I find that rather curious. I had heard that the Cardinal's death was somehow connected to the stones.
Truly? As I had it, the Cardinal had taken ill.
That's interesting, because they have a warrant out for Ramza's arrest for being a heretic and for killing the Cardinal. That's intriguing that Fulmarv is feigning ignorance.
Is that so? Might I ask, then, the reason you seek that young Beoulve? I can only imagine what he must have done to earn the label of heretic.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The Inquisitors do not share with us the reasons for their decisions.
So, even the Knights Templar know nothing at all. How terribly convenient. Still, I wonder if there could not be some detail you are simply forgetting. Marak!
Father, forgive me.
Your meaning becomes clearer.
Your boy was carrying Scorpio and Taurus, which we've taken for safekeeping.
You worthless fool of a son.
Well, that is interesting. We knew that we had to come here to save Alma, but we hadn't necessarily realized that he'd been taken captive, had we?
Pardon my intrusion, Your Grace, but your long-awaited guests are at our gate.
Marak, would you kindly see to them?
What is it you wish, Barrington?
Cooperation. I said as much a few moments ago. It would be a mutually beneficial arrangement, I assure you.
And if we were to refuse?
Then I suppose I'd be forced to unmask the Church's plot for what it is.
The stones alone prove naught.
In that you are correct, sir. But it would be hard to say the same of the scriptures of Germanique.
Which we are bringing right now.
After all these years as naught but rumors, who could have guessed that the Church had them under lock and key in the vaults of Aubonne Monastery? Were their contents to be made public, I imagine the Church would suffer a dizzying fall from grace. Its faithful flock would scatter to the four winds. Of course, in order to save itself, the Church would most certainly deny the scriptures as false. But that still leaves our friends in high places. Larg, Goltanna, even the Council, all would covet the scriptures for the power they offer.
Where are the scriptures?
Oh, who could say? You of all people must know how easily such details can elude the mind's grasp.
Wiegraf, see to the mage who left a moment ago. I shall attend to matters here.
I thought that was Wiegraf, but I was wondering if it was just the same model of character. Interesting. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but last time we saw Wiegraf, he was a little bit more, well, demonic.
Do not think to threaten me. This is a battle you cannot hope to win.
No, it is one we cannot possibly lose. Who is there to oppose us? save you feeble-bodied humans.
I see. Now, that's making more sense.
Father?
You misjudged the strength of your enemy, Gareth Barrington. There would be no sport in killing you.
You would raise arms against your host under his own roof?
The hospitality of your hall grows cold. I fear I shall have to take my leave, once I've shown you the power of the stones.
Battle at Riovanes Castle. A multi-part battle, starting at the castle gate. Alright. Let's go. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but... You know, usually the first part of the multi-part battles isn't too bad. Riovanes Castle, Castle Gate. 5 units. Okay, in 2 groups. Interesting. Let's see what we got. Huh. It's kind of an interesting level. Why do we have a group over here? What's the purpose? Wondering where it's going to put people, because I'm assuming they're going to start on the walls, right? I don't really know. Okay, anyway, let's maybe put... I don't know. Makes sense to put Thomasine here, I guess?
Let us begin.
It makes sense to put Francis right here.
It's time.
This is going to be Agrius's
Very well.
group. And then maybe we just run... I think this is actually a good one for Matthew. I think this one... Well, or Mustadio. Could be a Mustadio one. It's a large area with good sightlines, I guess. Maybe this is the chance for Mustadio to have a starring role.
My turn, is it?
Let's go.
It's time.
So we're a little healer heavy, but we might be okay. I thought Wheatgraph was going to go deal with the
Marak,
mage.
heed my words. We can leave this place together.
Yeah, I thought Wheatgraph had been sent outside to deal with this guy, but maybe that's later.
Death is the price for disloyalty. You know this as well as I. The Grand Duke sees all debts paid in kind. Turncloaks are set upon by their once friends and hunted relentlessly. To flee this day is to live those that remain in fear, ever wondering when the knife will find its mark. Such is not a life I choose to lead. And nor should you. If we but finish this one last task for him, the Grand Duke will release us both from his service. He swore as much to me, so stand aside, Rafa. Once I have slain the heretic, you and I are free.
Barrington swore it on what? His honor? The man lies, and we both know it. Believe him now, and you will spend the rest of your days as his assassin, as his tool.
I believe the Grand Duke. I must. There is no other way. I will kill that man and take the scriptures from his corpse, and then his grace will cut our chains.
Alright, defeat all enemies. Let's go. Alright, Marak's heading down here. He's going to attack Ramza, presumably? Nope, he's not in range. That's great. Archer's in range, though. Only a 39% chance to hit, but, you know.
Not this time.
Hey, it didn't hit. Okay. Rafa gets a turn. Interesting choice of move. Let's have a little look at the battlefield here before we start. Level 24. So he's actually a little lower level. You're level 29. 27. Huh. Yeah, we have a collection here. Let's have a look at what I want to cast. So if I was to do Cure on Prime, that hits 2. Okay. 2's not bad. Like, that is 2 enemy. That only hits him. Okay. Multiple of 4 would also hit him, for obvious reasons. Multiple of 3. Okay, so Prime CT is the only one that we're looking at there. Prime level would hit those two. Multiple of 5. Nobody's at 30, so that makes sense. That's kind of interesting for like a cure later, but not super interesting. Okay. So that's not particularly useful. XP, now this is the one that changes every single round as people gain more XP for doing things. So nobody's got Prime XP. 3 units, 2 friendly, 1 enemy. All friendly, oh, 1 enemy. 2 enemy, 4 friendly. Okay, and then elevation. Now this one might actually be really useful here. Multiple of 3 is a little off. Multiple of 4 though, when it hits 2 enemy. Multiple of 5? That's a multiple of 5 where they're standing? Weird. Prime? Prime hits us plus 2 of theirs. Okay, let's do Prime CT for now. Yeah, Prime CT. Yeah, Prime CT. And maybe a... I don't know, what have I got? Holy? Maybe a Holy? I kind of assume that Holy does more, but I actually don't know. I don't know whether these actually have fixed values or how it works. Like, for all I know, that Thundaga does more. I don't know. Well, let's try Holy. We should, I guess, try and cast it manually when we're near enemies at some point, but... let's do it. As in just to see what the damage differences are. It costs a lot of MP, so I assume it's good. But you see, I get the feeling that, like, a black mage ability would do more than that. Or maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe it's because he's in the white mage class or whatever, right?
Where to?
Okay, chance she parries. Nope. Okay. Another
Best
archer.
proceed with caution.
Also gonna shoot Thomasine. Yep. Chance she parries. Mathematically. Yay.
Got me to contend with.
Avoided it. Okay. Rainier's moving forward. Ethelbert. Bit of an odd name. He's also floating.
Marek, your sister has the right of it. We are not the ones you should be fighting.
Our problems are not your concern. You would do well to worry about your own sister. Hand over the scriptures of Germanique, and the Grand Duke may yet let you both live.
You mustn't heed him, Ramza. Even if my brother believes his own words, you'll get not a sliver of mercy from Barrington. Once the man has what he desires, he will dispose of you both. Surrender the scriptures and you forfeit your only leverage. So long as you hold that book, your sister's life is guaranteed.
Okay.
Marek, deep down you see it too, do you not? The Grand Duke is not to be trusted.
Be silent! You know nothing of our plight. Nothing! We have not the privilege of choice. We cannot simply choose to be free. You cannot begin to comprehend our struggle. No matter our orders, we must surrender to our master's will.
It kind of seems like Rafa just decided to be free, though.
You're wrong, Marak. We are not bound as you believe. 'Tis fear that stays you, a fear that Barrington himself planted. Unless you find the courage to defy the man, forever will you cower in his shadow. Surely you do not wish this. And I, for one, refuse to suffer it any longer.
But I...
Do not allow Barrington to deceive you. His words are honeyed poison, concocted to manipulate hearts and minds. You have the strength, brother. Come with me, and let us be free at last.
I must concentrate.
Alright then. And now we're gonna go hit them with weapons. Okay, attack. 63% is pretty good. Do I have a better way of hitting him? No. You could head down here. It's a bit wetter. I think you're going to head here and you're going to attack 10. 63% chance. Let's go. Nice. Oh, they got a counter. Ow. Okay. That was a little more than I was expecting. Guess I'm going to do a Cura here. And you're going to move down the steps a little bit away from the archer.
Ramza, what is your intent for Grand Duke Barrington?
My intent for him? Why do you ask?
The man appears to be ignorant of the Oracite's secret if his demand is only for the scriptures of Germanique. With the book in hand, I posit that he merely seeks to gain political advantage over church and crown.
Vile though he is a man of station? Killing him would be ill-advised. Is that what you wish to say?
Indeed. 'Tis an easy thing to strike at the foe before you, but lest we forget, he stands in the line of succession.
Very well. If he has not been corrupted like the Cardinal, then I shall overlook his ambitions. My foremost concern remains Alma. We will leave with her, and Rafa and Marek as well.
Come then.
Alright. Interesting. Yeah, I'm assuming you'd do that anyway, but it's interesting that she kind of interjects and she's like, actually, we need to do this. And Ramza's like, okay then. Like, adds a little bit more to your story. I think this is the right move.
Power thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike! Hallowed bolt!
Blimey!
Okay, you know it's a good
journey
attack
is
when the
never
enemy
ending.
goes blimey after you hit them with it. Oh! Mustadio?
Ramza, what do you make of these two? Marek in particular.
Everyone's guessing a voice line.
Worry not. He will come around. Of this I am certain.
If you say so, then very well. I'll do my best not to kill him.
Of all the times to jape. You are a droll fellow, Mustadio.
Right then.
Okay. I'm wondering, I think he might be able to kill that guy. Let's just see. Depends whether he can see him. Can't see him from there. What about from here? Do you see him from here? Yes, and that will be a kill. I think taking the kill makes a lot of sense. Just remove an enemy from the board. I mean an enemy that can do 180 damage, more specifically. Okay. Means Ramza's facing a little bit of an odd direction, but that's okay. Nether Ashura.
I'm ready.
Okay. Please don't shoot her. Okay, Francis. Let's have a look at who we can hit. So, a cure would hit everybody. Like, pretty much everybody, just in general. Multiple of 5 only hits him. Multiple of 4 will hit him and Rafa. Multiple of 3 hits Rafa plus 3 of them. Okay. Target elevation. Multiple of 3 only hits 2 of ours. Multiple of 4 hits 1 of theirs. It's an interesting one, but 1 of theirs. Prime. Prime could be good if I want to heal or haste. Or if I have another thing. Could I wall? I could wall on a Prime here. I would give wall to that knight though. We on the same elevation? Surely we must be on the same elevation here. I guess we're just not in an elevation that we can do anything about. Yeah, okay. That's fine. CT. 3 of theirs plus 1. 2 of ours. I might already have done this one, right? Yeah, I've already done this one. XP. Hits Mustadio and Agrius plus one of theirs. That's not the one I need you to hit. No. Oh, there's two of the enemy. It's two of the enemy. Yeah, that's not right either. And then level. Yeah, level's a little awkward as well. That's okay, I guess. That's not too bad. That hits Marak, but I'm not actually worried about... Oh, it also hits the knight on the far left-hand side. Okay, multiple of 5. Nobody... Prime. Only 2. Okay. Let's do target elevation. I just want to see who I'm hitting. It was you, right? Yeah. Was it that or was it CT? Sorry, I always forget what I was looking at when I'm like, that was a good one. And then I go, what was I actually looking at? Multiple of 5. Prime? Ah, Prime was that one. Again, yeah. Is it XP? I do apologize. I'm just trying to figure this out. I think it was this one was the one I was thinking of. Okay. If I was to do this, is there anything I can do to stop you casting aim? Could do disable on distant units. That might work. Yes. Okay. 2 archers are out. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Okay. And then wait. We're waiting because that gets back round to his turn quicker. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything, which is nice. Heaven's Wrath. Cuthbert's moving closer. And Ethelbert has moved up. Please no. Yes. The shield parry is great.
As the heavens will it.
Okay, I think I understand this spell. I think it has like 4 squares it can hit, and then it randomly hits those squares for like 50 damage. Okay. I'm thinking heading down here makes sense. Maybe even heading here and then attacking up. Cannot hit you. Okay, it would have to be like here then. And then attack in. Okay. No counter, which is good.
Victory awaits.
Could do a haste. Thinking about where I want that to cast. A haste here and then move 1 square forward could be interesting. The only problem is it would put you in range of being attacked by the knight. Maybe just haste here and then move up this way and then wait.
Onward.
Head here. Hallowed Bolt. Nice. Okay. Go there, because your back will face Ramza.
Twice fought and twice defeated. I am no match for this one.
Oh, okay.
Don't you dare run, Marak! I have not finished!
Oh, okay. They both left. Odd. I would love to immobilize you. I know it's low chance, but hey, it worked. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how low a chance it is if it works. Then you're gonna go here and face this way, just to block the stairs. I know we lose our haste on Mustadio, but that's okay. Francis now doesn't need to move, Okay. That CT is prime. CT is a multiple of 5. Well, it won't be if... yeah, I was going to say, that's not going to hit any of the prime ones, is it? Multiple of 4. And then... multiple of 3 only hits that guy. Okay, CT multiple of 3. That's okay. Levels. CU's left alive. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. Aim's gonna miss, by the way. I just realized because that was aimed at Rafa. Cura's there. Okay. XP. Can I change? Yeah, I was gonna change my zoom. It doesn't actually help me that much, but that's okay. Multiple of 4. Multiple of 3. Okay, and then elevation I don't think is the right one. So CT multiple of 3 hits that knight at the front. What can I do to that one knight? Oh, you know what I should do? I should use this as an opportunity. Because he's got enough MP to cast it. I can have a look. So Holy does 112. Okay. 112 to that guy. How much does it... Well, I guess I can't test the Black Mage ones, but let's just see. CT multiple of 3. How much does Holy do? Does it do less if I cast it via Arithmetics? Let's see. Or does it do 112? 56. It did half damage.
Excellent.
So did Arithmetics do half damage, or did something else happen there? I think that's actually worth having a look at. Does Arithmetics do less damage? FFT. Let's have a look. Ah! Arithmetics do half spell damage to enemies on Tactician. Oh. Okay. According to something from 2 months ago. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting. So, you're actually better off not using it for damage abilities if you can help it, and using it for, like, effects. Because effects are good no matter what, right? Like, if you slow someone, it's equally as good whether you use it via that ability or whether you use it via any other way of slowing someone. Like, or via, like, the spell directly. But if you're doing damage, it's only doing half damage. That explains why it feels a little lackluster sometimes. Because it is. Oh. Aim 5, completely useless. Yep, because Rafa's not there.
Come on.
Ramza? This is a easy kill for you.
You're finished! My fate is sealed.
Come
Okay.
then.
Well, looks like I want you to move here, actually. And then Divine Ruination. Yep.
Have at you!
Cool, he's confused and immobilized. Seeing who we can hit, that would hit only that guy. Guess I could cast Holy on him. It's an option. It's 112 damage. It's not like I need the MP. Okay. Atilda. Just parry it.
I underestimated you. If I must.
I'm thinking move over here and then cast Cure on yourself, which will full heal you. Estadio, get up here. And you shoot her. Yeah. But you could also just shoot this guy as well at some... Well, not from there, but in general, you could just shoot that guy. I think that guy's dead either way. I think I want you to start shooting the archers. Let's do it. I mean, he's not dead to holy, but there's enough people around him who aren't going to be able to move anywhere else that it makes sense that we don't focus him. There's a Cura. Cool. As a level increase, and holy. Which actually does a reasonable amount of damage. It removed confusion, but that's okay. Like, this is what I'm meaning. Ramza's only really going to be able to move here. So, we might as well attack. And then, like, do this.
Right.
And then Agrias is only really going to be able to move here. So we might as well do Hallowed Bolt, like, there. Cool.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. Elevation? So that's everybody down, it's up there as well. Multiple of 5. Doesn't affect anyone, although I guess, yeah. If it's Prime, it wouldn't be. Yeah, okay, so you can do something that affects yourself. XP. Just the enemy. Okay. Multiple of 3 is just the enemy. Multiple of 4 is yourself as well. Multiple of 5. And that's Agrias plus the enemy. Prime. Yeah. So multiple of 3 is okay. Target level. Uh-huh. So not that one. Multiple of 4. Multiple of 5. Prime. Okay. CT. I'm only going to be able to hit one of them, looking at that then, because the CT, one's prime, so the other one can't be a multiple anyway. Let's do multiple of 3, and then let's go for a hesitation. Let's do it. Cool. So they can't do anything. So only one of the archers gets a turn. Shoots at Mustadio, who auto potions himself. Okay. Move. Haste you. Shoot. Okay. Seems solid. Ramza's gonna move here in his attempts to get up the wall. And then Chakra to heal himself. Okay. Agrias is going to move up here. And Divine Ruination. Cool. Cool. So we got haste done there. Target CT. That hits the enemy. Okay, target CT, Prime. Oh, that also hits her. Never mind. It's not going to work. Multiple of 5. Multiple of 4. Multiple of 3. Multiple of 3. Okay, so multiple of 3 would be fine. Let's maybe multiple of 3... slow. There we go. Parried. Oh, okay.
Wherever it is.
They get a turn. Fire. Nice, Mustadio leveled up. Let's move him forward. There's a chest, which we can pick up. Move forward. Cast haste on yourself.
I must concentrate.
Ramza's going to move up here and then use Chakra on himself. Might as well get the free XP. You're going to move ever so slightly so you're in position to grab that in next turn. Yeah, why don't you do one of these? Let's do a haste on us two. Nice. There's one haste applied. Get up here. Holy Sword. Divine Ruination. Nice. Now they're confused as well. They're not able to do anything and they're very confused about it. You're gonna go here. Silken Robe. And then you're going to use a potion on yourself. Cool. Move forward. Cast Shell on yourself. Not that you need it, just because we can. Black Cowl. Don't know what that does, but okay. Oh, I'm not actually able to hit from here. Okay, well, wait. Crystal. Okay, well, we parried that. Might as well pick this up. Do I want all of these abilities? Yeah, I guess so. He appears to have a ton of Geomancer abilities. Alright. We learned them. And then let's have a look. Nope. Multiple of 4. Multiple of 4 haste. Yeah, do it. Cool. I can actually wait for these if I want to. I don't think I need to, though. I think I'm happy to just kill. Not that I even got the kill, but, you know. I'm happy to think about just getting the kill. Shoot Agrius in the back. Cool.
Onward.
Agrius. Attack, I think. We could farm for XP, but I'm not going to. Agrius' level increased. And now we get Weegraph.
Claws and fangs. Gods have mercy.
Pray let them be safe. Alma and Rafa too.
Victory is yours. So we get our spoils of war. We get some stuff. Nice. I like stuff. Guest departure. Rafa is gone. Okay then.
Ramza. What was that? Your wounds. What did this to you?
A beast. Oh God, my limbs grow cold.
Be strong, sir.
Flee, my lady. Flee. There is only death here.
I would not be leaving that cell. I would be shutting the door and pretending that nobody's there. But, you know, there you have it. Right, let's do a save here, just because we can. And then, we are going into Castle Keep. Although, actually, before we do that, you probably don't need anything. You can finish this, so you can grab that. Maybe equip shields as well. I'm not going to switch her class right now. That seems like a later thing.
What is it?
Francis. He doesn't have enough in White Mage for anything. That's okay. Anything in Time Mage? No, nothing in Time Mage. Homicide? Anything in Time Mage? Not for you. Okay. And then Wistadio.
What is it?
You can grab yourself. Ether. Well, Ether is actually not as important as it used to be. I don't know. I don't know what I want for you. I guess maybe just grab Maiden's Kiss. Grab another cure. That's okay. Right. So that's fine. And then, I think we're ready to go. Let's go to the castle keep. Riovanes Castle, Castle Keep. 5 units. This definitely seems like the kind of place we're fighting Wiegraf, right? Like, him up here. Yeah, it gives that feeling, although I don't know why we have 2 groups. 2 groups is incredibly worrying to me when they're right next to each other. You know what? Group number 1 is Ramza and it's Agrius. Group number 2 is Francis in the corner. I'm going to put Thomasine here.
Let us begin.
And we get 1 more. Is this a Matthew situation? Or Matthew, Alicia, Clifton situation? Which one are we thinking? Could also, yeah, I mean, Wistadio had a voice line in the previous one, which was kind of intriguing. I don't think this is the time to bring out Alicia, because we don't know what we're facing. I think that she's a good one when we know what we're facing. And I think she's actually particularly good against large groups of enemies, because her one affects every enemy. Wistadio isn't good if we need damage. Clifton, I just don't think. He's got too much JP. I haven't spent anything on him. So I think it has to be Matthew. This is Matthew's opportunity. Although, I'm going to adjust it slightly. This is Matthew's opportunity. Why did I put him next to Thomasine? Francis cannot die. Francis is too important to die.
No turning back. By the gods.
I've been waiting for you. Draw your sword, Ramza. Not in the mood? I hope you will not object to me drawing mine.
I pity you, Wiegraf. More than you can know. What must Miluda think to see you now? You would sell your soul to the Lucavi to slake your thirst for revenge.
Revenge? You think that is what drives me? I have no such petty concerns. All has been made clear to me. I now understand power's true purpose. It is simple, really. Power is meant for ruling over those who possess it not. I still burn for revolution, of course. As much as I ever did. 'Twas that fervent desire that the stone heeded when it answered me in my darkest hour. And so, by its will, I shall bring change to this corrupt world. I shall see it reborn. Your time is at an end, Ramza. I shall savor hearing you scream.
Defeat Wiegraf. It's just Wiegraf versus Ramza. That's terrifying. That's a lot of damage. I think I just have to attack. I don't think I have any other options here. I don't think any other option is correct. I think just attacking is correct. Parried and countered.
Is this the end?
You kidding me? I guess I will retry from the start of battle. Maybe I simply misplayed. Maybe you have to delay X number of turns and it then solves it. And maybe delaying is the tactic here. Maybe I'm meant to do this. And then, I don't know. Heal. Still only heals him 50 though. It's not great.
Now then. It's time.
Oh yeah, have another turn.
Is this the end?
Well, that's not the correct move. Let's try this again. He's level 28. Okay. This does a ton of damage to me. Get in the corner, use this for a bigger heal. It's not enough, but okay. It's the same as last time. Retry from the start of battle, please. Well, that doesn't appear to have a way of missing. That's the thing that's interesting to me. This is a chance of inflicting slow. What's his current CT? Current CT is 65. So if we were to slow him, I guess there's a chance. So I want to go here and then use this. Okay. That did more damage. Change formation and retry, I guess? I mean, what would you like me to do? What's the play? Change class, maybe? I mean, there's nothing I can do in Samurai, I think, to actually do anything. No, I guess I could Bone Crusher in Archer, which would allow you to reply. I could switch to a class that has more speed, allowing me to do multiple attacks. I'm already in a class that gives me quite a lot of defense. I could go to Knight, and Knight would allow me to have a shield. Alright, let's first of all go here. Well, I just want to save my current class. How do I save combat set? I guess I can't save a combat set when I'm in combat, which is very weird. Okay. Well, let's think about this. Well, let's start with the easy stuff. Do I have any equipment I could upgrade? This appears to be the best equipment. None of the rest of it has anything else going on. Anything I could do here? Don't think so, no. I think that's kind of it, right? Because, well, actually, halves fire, ice, lightning. Any other effects? No. Oh, there was an effect in there. Yeah, none of that's going to be true. Boots. Could do a boot that gives me evasion, although I don't think those abilities actually have evasion on them, as I don't think they're affected by evasion. Could raise my physical attack power. I think an elven cloak is intriguing to me right now. Okay, elven cloak. Anything else that I can do here? So if I was to change into this job,
Let's try it.
the same speed, but I could have a shield instead of double hand. I can instead have a shield, so I could go JP boost, like, and then have a shield that gives me protection against magics. That could be useful. Yeah. Thinking about any other class that'd be good, but no, I think maybe this is the play. You put on the diamond shield to give you protection against magics, which I know is Agrius's, but let's like, you know, focus on one thing at a time. Circlet is fine, platinum armor, and then that as well. We could go regenerate. I think regenerate is also intriguing for the heal. If he's not going to attack me directly, but maybe it's useful to have that on. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of that. Is the diamond sword the best sword, or do I have a better sword? I have the platinum sword. Well, you could equip that. That's inflicting immobilize. Now, immobilize is intriguing, but not the best. Let's go for platinum sword. I know I'm basically just stealing Agrius's stuff. I do apologize, Agrius. Yeah. That's fine. I already know. Also, like, obviously, based upon where we were, you can have a diamond sword, and you can have a golden shield. All right, let's do that for now.
Of course.
Francis, Thomasine, Matthew. Let's try that. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. All we have done is give ourselves more dodge and parry. I don't even know if you can dodge and parry. Let's see. Maybe you can. Okay. Maybe the shield in and of itself has other effects. Let's see. Exactly the same damage. Okay. How much does this do? Significantly less. I don't have any Art of Wars. Okay. And then killed? Yep. Okay. Let's retry from the start of battle. Okay. That's fine. I should maybe check if I can get an Art of War. Maybe rending something off. Maybe rend weapon is the play. We got an evasion on the counter. That's cool. Then died. Okay. I got it. Alright, let's do this. Please leave his class the way it was and don't make me redo all the class stuff. It's gonna make me redo all the class stuff. I already know. Yeah. It was written in the stars. Alright, change job. Now you're gonna learn how to be a good knight. You're gonna give yourself a rend weapon and a rend power. That's fine. Actually, rend speed would be more useful, but let's do that. You're not gonna double hand anymore. You're gonna JP boost. You're gonna just go golden shield, I think, in this case. Elven cloak. Right. There we go. That's absolutely fine. This is your new class. Secondary, you're gonna take that, because I'd like you to be able to use those abilities. Right. Agrius, Francis, Thomasine, Matthew. Let's go.
No turning back.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to continually rend until we rend his weapon. Once we take away his weapon, he can't use Holy Sword, at which point our Shira Dori comes in and then we're fine. Right? So we just have to keep doing this, I think. Or Hallowed Bolt, sorry. I think I called it Hallowed Blade. I think I do that a lot. Right, rend weapon. What do you mean 0% chance? What do you mean 0% chance? Is he not using a weapon? Is that the secret? Wait, he's a white knight, obviously. Let's see here. Yeah, he's using a sword. Why can we not rend sword? The other he has Pugilism, which is his own ability. Lets him use Aura Blast and Shockwave. So he's got stuff where if you can destroy his shields, you just can't. It's like because of his diamond bracelet. Maybe? I really can't do anything here? Really? That works, I guess. Oh, that's 0% chance. It's 0% chance. Nothing I can do. Nice, we got the evasion.
It's time.
Okay. That's closer. I think I need to... I need to think. Okay, so I did go and look something up. And I did see a comment on a thread which I thought was very apt for our current situation. You can go and grind. And if you've been playing Knight Ramza up until this point in the game, you're shit out of luck. That was the comment. And you know what? I don't think it's inaccurate. I think it is correct. Because he will just simply beat you. I looked at some strategies that people had for him. We simply do not have any of those abilities on Ramza. He simply does not have the ability to do what people were suggesting. Now, what were some of these suggestions? Well, I guess he does have a lot of Squire points, and we could maybe have a look at this. There was a suggestion that what you should do is you should have him in Squire Chemist, and you should just basically use X Potion every turn, using X Potion every turn until he just, for some reason, stepped a bit away from you, where you got 2 turns in a row or whatever, right? If you get 2 turns in a row, you then use Tailwind. You increase your speed. You then go back here, and you then continue to get potions. And then, when you have another turn, you use Tailwind. And you keep using Tailwind until you can get multiple turns in a row without him getting a turn. At that point, you start using Focus. And you just do the same thing with Focus, and then you can kill him. And I'm like, oh, that's a really cool strategy. Can't do that. Because we just don't have the ability to. We don't have the ability to do many things. We're kind of just in a bad spot here. We have a lot of JP. We don't really have the ability to do anything, though. That's our problem. We have a lot of JP, but we're really just in a bad spot. I'm trying to think of what would be useful here. Magic boost would... Do we have magic... I wonder if we have the other one. Do I have enough for magic defense boost? No. Now, you see, that might work, except it's not defense, right? It's obviously a physical move. Because he... It's obviously a physical move, because when we lower his physical attack, it did less damage. So which one gave you physical defense? So this one gives you defense boost. So maybe getting defense boost from Mystic would help us? Like, I think that would be the most obvious, normal way to do things, right? Get the defense boost from Mystic. That then means that you can be tanky enough to take a hit. Once you're tanky enough to take a hit, a whole bunch of things open up for you. That might be like a strat. I'm trying to work out our own strategy here. So, Mystic, defense boost. What else would we need to do? Nothing in here would be useful. I'm just seeing if we have even anything that makes sense. I guess unless we could get Graviga, because apparently that does 50% damage, and we can do 2 hits, right? So, maybe? Well, actually, no, we only get 1 hit in, so... Yeah. I don't know. Reflect is a magic repellent. I don't think this is magic. I think it's the physical move. Let me have a look in... I can. I was going to have a look in our Chronicle, but I can't have a look in our Chronicle. That's impossible. Okay. We can't rend his weapon. Rending his weapon would have been a great way of solving the problem, because if we could have rendered his weapon, that would have left him in a situation where he couldn't use his holy spells, at which point he'd do less damage, at which point we can heal up. Okay. Archer would allow us to shoot him from range. It doesn't really fix our issues. Monk? I don't have any stuff to spend here. I guess Monk Pummel would be an option. I guess so. Thief is not an option at all. The problem is you've only got what Ramza has, right? I guess you could try and hit him with death. This does amount equal to his maximum HP. Is that the play? We switch Ramza to Black Mage and we just try and cast death? That's such a terrible plan. Like, that's just so garbage a plan. I suppose it's my plan though, right?
Let's try it.
Okay. Oh, he's equipped the Black Cowl. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter at all. Job, learn death. Okay.
Ever ready.
I am ready.
Let's see.
Yes, of course.
I have no idea if this is going to work.
Ready as ever.
Actually, no. One thing I want to just check here. If it's going to work, let's just check this. Instead of double hand, I think I would like to do equip. Actually, I think I have to do equip heavy armor. Well, yeah, I have to do equip heavy armor or he dies to the first hit, now that I think about it. So we have to effectively have him in, like... where are we? Is it plate mail? Oh, it's diamond armor. No, it's platinum armor. Right, give him platinum armor. Okay. So this is our current situation. We'll give him a... As Thunder Rod is fine. Secondary is going to be... that. Let's go.
To battle.
Well, let's see. I'm just going to cast death on him and he'll just die. That's my new plan. I'll just cast death and he'll just die. Let's see how this looks. Okay, did the exact same damage. Well, there goes that strategy. Don't go hide over here. He's actually got enough range to hit you and kill you anyway. Alright, retry. I need to at least try casting the spell. I know it's got a 0% chance, but I've got to at least cast it at him. Death. Maybe here's the right square? Probably can't hit you with Shockwave from there. He can just hit you with Hollow Bolt from there for even more damage. Okay, load. Wait, not load. Retry. Okay. Cast Death. Run here.
Now then.
Cool. So no, even if it worked, I couldn't actually cast the ability on him. Okay. This sucks. This is a terrible fight. I just gotta say, like, the whole game based around, like, building up your party, and it then goes, hey, you have to fight one-on-one, and also the build that you're most likely to go is not good. It's like, oh, thanks. Really appreciate it. Any other ideas before we give up? I know I can't even cast a spell, so why am I looking at spells? Well, I guess I could, if I have the Germanus boots, I can move into this. But it doesn't matter, because death isn't going to kill him. I guess I could go Black Mage, try and just do a single damage move and hope it crits. Yeah? What's the best move I can get? I can get like Fire-Aga or Blizzaga on him. And just hope it crits. Yeah? Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy Fire, Thunder, and Blizzard. Right? I'm going to change job.
Let's try it.
And I'm just going to start. Yeah, let's just start. I'm ready.
Very well.
I am ready.
Yes, of course.
There we
Onward.
go. Ready. Let's go.
To battle.
Now, why am I doing this? I just want to know which ability does the most damage, and then I can just pick it. Also, I want to see whether I can even cast it. So let's see. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Almost dead. That's good. So fire does how much? 56. Thunder, 70. Blizzard, 56. So thunder's the best. Okay. Second part. No, I can't even get into the corner because Black Mage is too slow. Wait, no, I can cast thunder though. I did it. I cast a spell. Okay. Let's try one more time. So I can cast thunder. I know I couldn't cast death. Death was too slow. Let's have a little look here. So how fast was death? Death is cast speed 10. And Dagger's 15. It might let us cast it. Let's see. Right. Oh. Also, obviously, switch into Black Mage.
Let's try this.
Okay.
As you wish.
Of course.
'Tis time.
Don't care about where anyone else is here. It doesn't matter
To battle.
what we're doing. Right. Let's go. Because if we can make it to the inevitable phase 2, then we're in great shape. But, you know, we have to do that. Okay. That casts after his turn. How much does it do? Only does 120. I don't know how much crits do, but expecting it to do 3 times the damage is probably optimistic, huh? I think another problem we have, right, is that we have a bad zodiac sign for this fight. By bad, I think we have the worst zodiac sign for this fight, right? Because we have 125%. Oh no, 150 would be worse. Yeah, so we just have a bad one. And the reason why that's bad is because I think that's causing him to do more damage to us than usual. Yeah. I don't think we have any other options. Let me have a look in here. Yeah, I think we're out of options here. Which means that our option is we have to reload and we have to grind. Okay. Let's just see. Anything else going on here? Archer, I guess we could aim, but that's not going to do anything. White Mage. And you could be in White Mage, cast Protect on yourself. That's not going to work, though. Like, we already know that's not going to work before we even attempt it. There's too many flaws in that plan. I mean, you could go Black Mage, go hide in the corner as another class, having it as your secondary, I guess. It's going to do even less damage. We'd be doing more damage if we just attacked with the sword. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't see a path to victory on any of these classes. Dragoon allows you to do horizontal jump, which can do increased damage, but I don't think that actually like does that much increased damage to make it worth it. Cast blind on hit. You could go Mystic and try and cast Hesitation to disable him. You would want to disable him and then somehow either kill him. I mean, let's try it. Let's go that. Your secondary is going to be Mystic Arts, of which we have Hesitation. Okay. Because I have enough damage if I have 3 turns to kill him. So that will technically work, right?
As you wish.
If I can cast Disable on him, that would work.
Let us begin.
Let's try it. So original
No
class,
turning
we
back.
cast Disable. Let's see. It's going to say, you can't use Disable on him because he's a boss and you can't use any of these abilities that you have on him. Let's see. Is it true? Hesitation. And even better, I don't think it... Well, actually, it would cast here. I was going to say I don't think it would cast, but... Yeah, he just parries it. It's like, nah, I just would. Okay. Maybe we'll just parry Hallowed Bolt at some point. I don't think Hallowed Bolt can be parried. We've never seen it be parried. What does this do? 130? Yep. That doesn't work. Just continue throwing her head against the wall here. Okay. Couldn't increase your speed so you can... The other thing I saw, a suggestion I saw was that you don't move. Because then you get more, like, action points. Utilize hidden power of 5 different katanas with the Aido. It's not really the time, but thank you. It means it does 117. I have an idea. It's not a good idea. It's an idea, though. Do I have anything that increases my speed? Have I got something that increases my speed that doesn't cause us to lose HP, then that could work.
I am ready.
Let us begin.
Let's see.
It's time.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even do what I needed to do. This isn't gonna work, because I didn't change anything. All I did is reset things. Alright, let's die again. Might as well just do it in case the RNG changes or something. I don't know. What if I go down here and, like, do Aura Blast? That won't work. Do that. Then face this way. Oh, we're dead. Okay, we knew that was happening. Just thought I'd try something different. Right, I want to change formation, but I want to actually have a look at us for a second here. Right, can I increase our speed? So it'd be through here. Anything in here increase speed? Nope. Any of these useful in the slightest? Raise physical attack power? I mean, it's an option. I mean, okay. Here's a search that we can do. How much is a crit? How much extra is a crit in FF Tactics? Extra damage is crit in FF Tactics. Okay. Crit and crit damage. That is not useful. Let's have a look here. Basic attack and critical hits. Okay, so max damage a critical hit can do is 2 times normal XA times by weapon power Slightly less than twice normal damage, and the least it can do is normal damage. Most often it'll be between 2. Okay, so it can do... I think I understand what it's saying here. So it can do double damage, or it can do normal damage, and it does something in between. Okay, so we can assume that double damage is our best opportunity here. So if I was to just simply increase my damage, eventually it might work by just ramming our head against the wall. Right, that's fine. I was seeing whether we could put on something that increased our speed there. I don't think we can. Have I got anything else I could use here? Nothing that'll increase my attack damage. I could switch class. I was thinking I could switch to Knight, right? Where I might as well grab Rend Power and, like, I don't know, Rend Speed. So I could switch to Knight.
Feels good.
I can then take the Platinum Sword. Double hand the Platinum Sword. Actually, is that even the right move? I got another class where I can do, like, equal... I wonder if I got another class that would be better, like this one? You can use a sword in this one. Nature's Wrath would let you counter with a Geomancy spell. Okay. Okay. Nature's Wrath. Change job.
Right then.
You can use the Platinum Sword with the headband and the Power Garb. Double hand. Nature's Wrath. Secondary. This. So I have more attack. I can counter with Nature's Wrath, which is based on Bravery, which is high. This would mean that I can Geomancy skill him back. Although it's upon receiving a physical attack or Geomancy skill, so that might not actually work. Now that I think about it. Although, he can hit you with a Geomancy skill. It's a physical attack though, right? It's not the basic attack, but it is a physical attack. So that might be the play. Okay. And then we're gonna go.
Ever ready.
Agrius with the diamond sword.
I am ready.
You can go there. You can go there. Matthew currently doesn't have
Ready as ever.
all of his stuff, so we need to... No, he's got Power Garb. I don't know who I took Power Garb off of then. Let's do this. And let's see whether it's even mathematically possible for us to get a crit, which would then allow us to progress. Let's see. Is it mathematically possible? And is Holy Sword a physical attack that can be countered? Let's find out. Okay. Not that time. All I'm gonna say is, if we crit, you know, it would be enough. I love how quickly it was like, nah. Alright, but this is not impossible. This is more damage. We have increased our damage amount. Okay. I have the feeling I have to not be countered for this to even have a chance, but, you know. Let's see. I think if I crit, I kill him. I don't know how... Well, I don't know what the chances of critting are, but... Phase 2!
Foresight is the work of demons, not gods. The Zodiac Braves? They're unholy knights. They are heroes of a false legend.
All such tales of gods and their miracles are false. Those who would lead prefer that history suit their needs, and rewrite it to see that it does. And why shouldn't they? The masses yearn for gods and miracles. It is their opiate, and they consume it greedily. They do not aspire to greatness, but rather mire themselves in their petty strifes, shackles on the feet of man. Their leaders give them no more than that for which they clamor. It is history's oldest and most oft-repeated tale. Do men exploit this weakness to dominate their fellows? Mayhap they do. But they succeed only because the people are eager to know such dominion. Gods are only illusions born of man's fear. It is they who see the charade for what it is and join in the pageantry nonetheless who are to blame.
And you? You did not conquer your fear. You turned to the Aura site to find your miracle.
It is because I am weak, because I fear, that I turned to the gods. And in doing so, I learned that there are no gods. In their place, those you named demons heeded my call. Human and imperfect though I remain, I now possess might enough to reshape the world. What of you, Ramza? Can you claim to be free of weakness and fear?
No, but I endeavor to be so.
No amount of endeavoring will grant you true power. Or do you presume your Beoulve blood allows you to conquer your failings? No matter. We shall soon see who is the weak and who is the strong. You are stronger than I had thought.
I think we just got 2 voice lines in like a singular section. Like I think you were meant to have like them appear at multiple HP thresholds, and it's just like, let's just go for all of them. He just teleported away?
You cannot run, Wheagrath.
I think he just did.
Show yourself!
Why would I run? I command power absolute.
I mean, you did run the previous time, and the time before that, and the time before that, so it's kind of in your nature.
I am your doom. You fight alone no more. Then nor shall I. In fellowship as well does power lie.
Oh.
Whose might is greater? Now we shall decide.
Defeat Belias. Alright. We made it to phase 2, and honestly that's further than I thought we would make it. I was ready to give up. I was very ready to give up. Almost objectively, the best thing for me to do right now is to run directly into the enemy's face and do as much damage as possible, because I can res in Francis's turn. So, like, almost objectively, this is the correct move. Hey, Geomancer leveled up. That's nice.
Behold my might.
How to proceed?
Corner. Arithmetics. Let's have a little look. So none of you. Multiples of 5. Multiples of 4. Just doing a little break to have a look at some maths. Could heal Ramza. That's not a terrible idea. Prime numbers? Okay. Multiples of 5. It's not really what I'm looking for, I'll be honest. What am I looking for? I'm kind of looking for something that will hit both Matthew and Thomasine with, and then I can wall them. That would be my ideal, I think. I think that would be my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, like that works pretty well. Okay, multiple of 5 XP. And then wall? Wall certainly seems like the best move here. Okay. You're gonna kill Ramza in a second. That is gonna hit Thomasine. I think it's targeted on Thomasine as well. So we can kind of sort that, I think. Divine Ruination? I know that would hit at least you. Is that the right move? Or do I do Hallowed Bolt for the chance of these? How much damage am I losing? Losing 7 damage? I go Hallowed Bolt for the chance that I get silence, I think. So you're going to slightly separate from the group. Actually, you're going to stay back here, now that I think about it. Is this the right move? Maybe. Hallowed Bolt. It hit a silence.
It is time.
That implied that it doesn't matter that I hit a silence. Okay. You're going to stand still. You're going to cast stop. Wait, can you move 1 square here? Actually, wait a second. Let's look at Cyclops. That's fine. You can move 1 square. 1 square. Cast stop. 0% chance. At least it's honest. You know? Immobilize has a 100% chance though. Gravity? That does 25... Wait, if that does 25% of his HP, we know what his HP value is, right? It's 400... It's near enough 800, and we've done 250 to him. Alright. Hit him. Oh, plus another 100, so we've done like... Yeah, we've done like half his HP. Me just working out whether I even want to cast Gravity, because it's not going to cast. I think I don't have a choice though, because I think I'm committed already. Right, attack. Okay. Now done like 600 damage to this guy. Okay. Failed to perform ability because he was silenced. It worked. Okay, I believe in you, Matthew. I don't believe in you, Ramza. I very much don't believe in you.
Alma.
Matthew, on the other hand, he'll tank that. He's cool. Wait, is Gravity gonna hit Matthew? Did I mess up? Hey, it missed. Wonderful. Didn't mess up. I knew it would miss. 50%? Yeah, just don't get hit. Okay. I got double Arise to do. If I can. CT of 0? No, I think they actually still get a CT, right? Even when they're dead. That would hit Matthew. Matthew getting a turn would be pretty huge. Okay, I need... so multiple of 5 would hit Matthew. That would... Multiple of 4 would hit Ramza. Yeah, okay. Target level. Multiple of 4. Multiple of 5. Prime number. Prime number is Ramza as well. XP. XP double arise. Let's go. That's all I needed to see. He's back. Okay. Wait. Giga Flare? Ow. That didn't do as much damage as you thought it would do. His faith is pretty low. You can't hit him with, like, you know, all of that sort of stuff. Up here. Holy Sword. Divine Ruination. That wouldn't hit. Okay. Well, let's see how you like it. Or how you like it. Okay. I should move up and try and cast a gravity in here. Okay. These guys don't have that much health, huh?
No turning back.
Go down here. Cast Torrent. On this guy? Sure. His level increased. Inflict damage on enemies with 5 different Geomancer abilities. Unholy Darkness. Is he dead facing down in the water? That's not good. Karma? What's this one? Okay, that's not that bad.
There.
Gravity? I think somebody said it was 25% anyway. Might be 20%. Cure. Multiple of 5 is fine. I need another one that hits Ramza for an Arise. Multiple of 3 Arise. Okay, multiple of 3. Arise Ramza. Okay, he's back. Get along the edge. Wait. Bye, Ramza.
Damn it all.
Just hit in the back of the head. Thomasine, I believe in you. Giga Flare. It's so over the top for her. It also does no damage. For some reason. Maybe they have really bad magic stats. Okay. That is going to kill her, but, you know, as we know, that's not the end of the world as long as I can keep Francis alive. Francis is the important person here. Well, that and Agrias, who appears to just be consistently good no matter what fight we throw her into. Divine Ruination. KO. Let's go.
Fall!
Curse you, Ramza!
Weegraf, what revolution do you now seek with this dark power?
What revolution seek we now, you ask?
Before, you fought alongside your sister and comrades to bring a new order to the kingdom. But just now, you declared your intent to see the world reborn, and you suggested that it was the will of the stone. What exactly does it bid you do?
To shatter bonds and liberate my aim. To those oppressed unjustly, freedom shall I grant. This gift, their justice overdue. Is this what it amounts to? My most fervent desire. Where did I err? What should I have done? What could I have done? Have you the
Alma!
We did it. Victory is yours. I was staying quiet until it confirmed it. Obviously, Francis was the greatest contribution. A rise on a, on an AoE is so good. It's so absurdly good. Also, gravity, very useful for knowing how much HP the enemy has and whether it's worth trying to burst them down, which it very much was. Interesting. Although Wheatgraff managed to snap out of it, Isilude's father did not. Now, does that mean that maybe he's more corrupted by the power, like he's had it for longer, or maybe he just doesn't care for his son that much? Because Fulmarv is Isilude's father, right? I think so.
Hold on.
Or a different strength to the demons as well.
My sword. Where is my sword? I must stop him. Stop it.
Or maybe the fact that his son is alive is the sign of how much his father likes him, because everyone else looks very dead.
Won't you fetch a taper to kindle some light? It is so dark here.
It's all right. You needn't fight any longer. Rest.
Alma, you are unharmed. I am glad. Your brother, tell him for me. The Auracite, a foul work. Evil. My father, nay, that was no longer my father, transformed by the Auracite, one of the Lucavi.
Please, you must save your strength.
Ramza was right. It must be stopped. It could destroy all of Ivalice. Such power. You must tell them. Tell them all. They must cease their fighting. Together they must face a greater threat. Where is my sword? My arm does not heed me.
Be still now. I saw its body in the hall. My brother slew it. It is done.
It is dead. Slain. Then I might rest. In my doublet, there is a stone. You must give it to your brother for me.
I will.
Thank you. My eyes are weary. Heavy with sleep. Let me rest them for a little while.
Whose voice is that?
Oh.
Ah. So here you are. I shall speed you to join the others. You needn't fear. Your death shall be quick. Can it be? Wheatgraff is felled. Your brother is ill luck for us. Now, hold still. What's this? Virgo stirs. You. Could it truly be? Mayhap our luck turns. I should not have thought to find our quarry here. I had feared we might search another century or more and still not find you.
What are you talking about? Release me!
Do not worry, your life is safe. Now, come.
Oh, he just left the other stone behind. I guess he didn't know it was there, but still. Interesting. Oh, Riovanes Castle roof? No, there can't be another stage. What do you mean? What do you mean I've used the maximum number of save slots? Why is there a maximum number of save slots? This is local saves. Why would you put a maximum number on it? My hard drive has much more space. It can hold many saves. Alright then. Guess I will override this one. Okay then. Commence battle? Riovanes Castle roof. It does seem odd that there is another one, and only 4 units? Well, let's start with the obvious thing. You can switch back to a little bit more of a consistent build. Your current build is like, I need to do damage. Let's switch you back to Samurai. Were you not using the best sword? You were not using the best sword. You should be using the Kiyomori. Oh, I think he wasn't using the best sword because we got this one for an ability, but I forgot to check it as a sword. Okay, well, that's fine. You can go for those boots, and you can secondary that with a Shirahadori as your secondary. Okay, that I think is much better. Now we've done that. I mean, obviously we're going with Agrius, but Agrius is going to have to come in here with the platinum sword instead. That's fine. The rest of it's the same. We didn't actually change that much on this particular attempt. Francis is guaranteed. I kind of think you put in Matthew here. I think that makes sense. Although I do want to quickly just check that he's like, I think he's good to go. Yeah, he's good to go. Right, I think you do this. I think this is correct. And you basically just have Francis sit at the back.
It's time.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's time.
So he just sits there and casts. Oh, I forgot we have to deal with this guy.
After all I've done for you, you now repay me with betrayal. You owe me your life, you ungrateful wretch. You would not stand here today were it not for me. Did you prefer digging through sordid heaps of rubble, or have you already forgotten that?
And of whose making was that rubble? That hellscape?
But wait, did we not see the Grand Duke being attacked by... I'm sure we saw the Grand Duke being attacked by Fulmarv last in his previous scene. So how did he get out of here unscathed? Or is he perhaps already converted?
It was you who burnt our village. You who murdered my mother and father and everybody else. It is not with betrayal I repay your deeds. It is with vengeance!
Vengeance? You truly believe that you are capable of exacting vengeance on me? I am your father, Rafa, the man who raised you from a girl.
Until he said the second part, I was thinking, what? But no, okay. Like, he means figuratively, not literally. Also, yes, I do happen to know one thing about Final Fantasy, which is that the makers very much are fans of Star Wars. Which makes a lot of sense, and when you know that, a lot of things start falling into place.
You cannot kill your own father, though you are welcome to try. You cannot do it. Do you know why?
The flesh remembers, Rafa. It remembers fear, cold, and trembling. Now cast away that sword and return to my side, where you belong.
It's true, isn't it? You meant the words you spoke just now.
Marak, my son. You too would turn on your father? You truly are an ungrateful lot.
I'll kill him!
Rafa, no!
Marak! Speak to me! Marak, open your eyes!
Rafa! Marek?
You must be Ramza. I thought you'd be dead by now. Move no further. As for you, Rafa, if you wish to help your brother, bring me the stones he carries. They should be on his person. Check his robes.
Marek has multiple stones?
Very good. Bring them to me. Quickly now, I grow impatient. Who are you?
Great question.
I wonder if you would not relinquish the stones to me instead.
Wait. Should he not be dead? Is that not Marquis whatever his name?
Marquis Elmdor? What are you doing here?
No, dear. This is not a game of hide the stones. Bring them here.
Did his
Guard
eyes...
yourself, Rafa. They are not human.
I was gonna say, did his eyes turn red?
Ah. The Beoulve boy. Ramza. But no. I am not the Marquis Messam Elmdor. Leastwise, I am not any longer.
Are you a Lucavi? Or, judging by your attire, a vampire?
I suppose I owe you my thanks. Forgive me for not expressing my gratitude sooner. I would have you know that I am not a violent man like Falmarv.
Must be a Lucavi then.
Will you not yield the stones of your own accord? I do so hate to see blood spilt needlessly. Spare me the struggle, and I shall be glad to ask Falmarv to return your young sister.
But Falmarv seemed very certain that he needed our sister for something.
What have you done with her?
Nothing just yet. But if you would have her back, then hand me the stones.
No, Rafa. They must not go to him.
An adoring brother you must be, to trade your sister for stones. You Beoulves are nothing if not dutiful. Now, there are times when one must be ruthless, but I fear you will regret this decision. I dare say your victories over Cardinal Delacroix and Wiegraf have left you brimming with confidence.
Not particularly. Did you see the fight with Wiegraf?
Why negotiate when you can simply strike us down? That is your thinking, is it not? Very well. Loath though I am to harm needlessly, you leave me no choice. Celia, Leslie, a hand, if you'd be so kind.
They also both appear to be dancers, so they're totally going to debuff you. 100%. An objective is protect Rafa? Oh no. Not kill, but protect. Oh dear. He's a samurai. Okay. Oh, assassin, not dancer. Oh my. Oh, at least it takes a while to cast.
Well.
Are you trying to kill yourself as quickly as possible, Rafa? What's Letty doing? Casting stop. Okay. Which is immediate. And worked.
How to proceed?
That's a great question. Well... Arithmetics? Let's see what my options are. Well, that only hits the enemy. So, prime CT hits the enemy. We could disable the enemy. That's a potential option here. Cure. On 5 there. So I'm just seeing what my other options. So I could cure on a... So I could do a multiple of 4 CT, and that would allow us to heal Rafa. Okay, potentially an option, although I can heal on Ramza's turn if I really need to. Multiple of 3. No. Target level. Multiple of 3. Multiple of 4 target level. It's a couple. Multiple of 5 target level. Okay, and then prime. Okay. Prime level is fine. I do want to check something else as well while I do this. So he has Muramasa. This katana is said to have drunk the blood of countless enemies. I'd love to steal it. I don't know if that's even like on the cards for us, but I would love to have it. Arc Knight Job Command. Oh, it's an Arc Knight. It allows him to do like some basic samurai stuff. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a look at you as well. So you have 2 swords, but your thing is equipped axes. You got a weird collection of stuff. A very weird collection of stuff. They definitely could have killed Rafa on turn 1. Maybe these ones are programmed not to. I'm assuming that the other one is the exact same. Nope. Different collection of things. Okay. Weird. Weird that you have power garb and you didn't just go and attack. That's a very odd decision, I would say. But it must be because Ultima was already going to kill. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to check... next. This. Yeah, I don't have a Muramasa yet. Okay, but it can inflict doom. Yeah, I did see that it was called doom something, and I was wondering whether it could do that. Okay, let's do target CT multiple of 3 hesitation. Is that wrong? Multiple of 5 hesitation? Wait, prime? It was prime. Okay, prime hesitation. Let's do it. Missed. That's terrible. Ramza, get in here. Well, you have 2 options, Ramza. You can either kill her. Let's see if that's an option. What have you got that could attack? You've got, like, Aura Blast. Okay, so you're not going to kill her. So your other option is you have to heal then. Which means we want to use... well, you want to use... Murasame. There. Oh, I didn't actually mean to cut him off there. I just was speeding it up. Alright. Up here. Holy Sword, Hallowed Bolt here.
Power thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt!
Didn't apply silence. Okay. Ultima.
This can't be happening.
Rafa's dead.
Mara, we will be together again soon.
Rafa!
Yep. Okay, I was thinking maybe it wasn't an end, but it was an end. We try from start. I don't think our formation's the issue. I actually think we maybe even could have survived there. Ultima gets cast, she moves here. She actually took less damage this time, which is interesting. That's a 100% chance of inflicting stop. Okay, Prime? Curaga? Oh, sorry, level of 4 Curaga? Yeah, let's do that. That's okay. Wait.
My turn.
Head up here. Kiyomori. Gives us both shell and protect.
Come then.
Up here. Also, let's just change our zoom a little bit. Hallowed Bolt I still think is correct. This seems correct to me. It did apply silence this time.
Flames of wrathful guardian I hereby invoke, heaven and earth to scorch, Ashura!
Okay. There's Ultima, which I accidentally skipped the voice line for, but I'm sure we'll hear it at some point. Okay. Muramasa's gonna hit everybody. Hopefully the protect is enough here. Nope, she died.
Nara.
Okay, well...
Rafa!
It was worth a try. So that's not the correct solution then. I just have to stop... Well... This gets cast. Yeah.
Pay attention now.
Ultima starts being cast. She runs up into melee range for some god-awful reason. Yeah, okay. Maybe I just want to do... If I just do damage to the enemy... and heal on Ramza's turn? If I do Prime... and then hit you with like a... Holy? Target level... Oh, sorry, this. Yeah, hit you with like a Holy. Let's see how this looks. Okay.
Marquis Elmdor, you were a hero of the 50 Years' War. A man hailed by allies as the Silver Prince, even as he was feared by foes as the Silver Demon. And after the conflict, not only did you devote yourself to rebuilding the kingdom, you advocated for our returning soldiers to receive due recompense. It saddens me to think that such an honorable soul has fallen for the lure of power, like Wiegraf and the Cardinal before you.
I'll not deny it, even should it earn me scorn. Such was my despair that when the end came, I could not help but yearn for power.
Despair? At what?
The injustice of war. I've been made to feel it keenly. Through both the 50 Years' War and that which the two lines now wage. In the name of the crown, I have led soldiers into full many battles. Yet even when I seized victory, I knew naught but emptiness in my heart. As blood ran, rivers and fields lay strewn with corpses, ever did I wonder, could we not have set our blades aside?
Come on.
Okay. Wondering whether I can heal from up here. I mean that I don't have to be hit by the move that we were hit by. Yeah, okay.
You, a man who has been likened to a god of war, is in fact opposed to war. You'll forgive me if I struggle to believe it.
In my defense, I do not claim to oppose war outright. Indeed, there are times it is the only solution. However, the catalyst for nigh all wars is human desire. The ambition of they who rule. Both Dukes Larg and Goltanna have made theirs crystal clear. They have no interest in peace, save in victory.
And so you fell into despair. Is that it?
Would that it was so simple. If they who rule are fools, so too are they who submit. The words of Gustav of the Corpse Brigade. He claimed to speak for the common man, and so I felt obligated to lend him an ear. But, as it turned out, he cared little beyond his own woes, all of which he laid at the feet of nobles. Mayhap he was right. Yet naught but grievances tumbled from his mouth. He had no constructive thoughts to offer, no vision for the future.
The Corpse Brigade aside, any given day there are countless souls in the kingdom who know not whether they will have food to line their stomachs. Only a privileged few receive any form of education, and the rest haven't the luxury to ponder the realm's course. You cannot expect such as they, for whom the morrow is not guaranteed, to have a vision for the future.
And I would agree. Yet that is precisely why naught has changed. Why their misery endures. I had endeavored to be a worthy lord. I cared deeply for my subjects, and risked life and limb for them in war. But eventually I tired of it all. Tired of all the fools above me and below. And so, when the enemy's arrow came arching, I could not find the will to move from its path.
Yet here you are. You did not perish. No, your fervent desire invoked the Orosite's power.
Alright. That was quite interesting. That was good bringing her along for that. I'm going to use Hallowed Bolt and hopefully we silence. No silence. Okay.
Flames of wrathful guardian, I hereby invoke heaven and earth to scorch Ashura!
Just incredible. Okay, she's dead.
Mara.
Okay.
Rafa!
We have absolutely no control over that whatsoever, by the way. I was trying to think if I wanted to change our formation. The problem is I don't think changing our formation fixes our issue, because we're always going to get the person silenced. The only thing that changing our formation would do is allow us to bring someone different along, but someone's always going to be silenced at the start. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm going to cast Ultima, and she's going to run in like an idiot. I say like an idiot, but she is an idiot, so... I didn't really mean like an idiot, I meant as an idiot. Right. I could cast... Sorry, I could cast... Here... I mean, obviously a hesitation would be good. If this worked, that would be really good. I don't know what the odds are. Do I try it again just to try it? The other option is that I was thinking is that I do a multiple of 5, which... Wait, which one is it? Multiple of 4? Multiple of 4. Maybe not multiple of 4, multiple of 3. Whichever one Rafa is. Let's just do it on a friendly one for a second here. That's not the right one either, really. Target XP. Okay. Any of these actually target... Anyway, I could do one that Rafa had. Whatever that was, so that would be target XP, that would be target level, multiple of 3, multiple of 4, prime. I can do target level prime and then cast a... I was gonna say reflect, but maybe he doesn't have reflect. Yeah, I don't think he has reflect. Well, that would make casting reflect really difficult. I was thinking we could cast Reflect, because if you cast Reflect, that would then reflect the Ultima. That's not going to work. Could heal. We healed and buffed one time. Didn't work though. She just ended up dying anyway. Could move. I'm not going to get in range to cast. Let's not do that. Okay. I think I have to hit them. I have to hit them with something. I think it has to be hesitation. I don't know what the odds are, but I do know that we're just going to retry. Because that's not going to work. Okay. Could just try and kill the person casting Ultima. I mean, I already did once, but I could try again. Like, be a little bit more aggressive about it. How am I going to kill you? Cast slow. If I cast slow, do we maybe get a turn before Elmdor gets... Does she maybe get a turn before Elmdor gets a turn? Well, let's have a look, actually. Maybe she does. CT4, CT17. If he's slowed, she will get a turn first. I think. Prime... Slow? It worked. So she's going to get a turn before... She should get a turn before Elmdor gets a turn. Which she will. In fact, Francis is going to get another turn before Elmdor gets a turn.
I must concentrate.
You're then going to move up here. Cast Heal, which is Murasame. Cool. You're then going to head up here and cast Hallowed Bolt. Okay, I think slow is the right move here. Because I can't even see him on our
Echoes
bar.
asleep in memories of death. In fulminating flash, arise! Heaven's wrath! As the...
Okay. Oh, I missed Ultima's one again because I was on fast forward. That still kills! Oh, that's so annoying.
Mara.
Ah, that...
Rafa!
Ultima kills there, huh? I think I knew that, but I'd forgotten. Okay. It's 199 damage. I can only heal for 70 there. Okay. Alternative plan. I know what it is. It's easy. This is an easy solution. You cast slow, it applies. Okay, we got parried. That's fine. You wait. You move up here. Instead of that, we're going to cast Kiyomori, which is going to just make it so that she doesn't die to Ultima. Didn't mean to make him face that direction. You're going to cast Hallowed Bolt, and it's going to silence anyway, and it's not going to be needed. Let's see.
Flames of...
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Let vanity's dark veil be shed, your true self to reveal. Ultima!
That is good.
This can't be happening.
Uh-huh.
Mara.
Rafa!
Let's consider. So, slow works for him, doesn't work for her. His Ultima kills. What it means is I need a little bit more healing. Right. Change formation. This is completely possible. maybe we're going to break it so that she just dies every time now. But we already know how to like place the units in order to get that to happen consistently. Right. So I see, yeah, it doesn't matter where you are, because you're always going to spawn on the other side, so you might as well be there. Right? This is going to be Agrius, because I want Agrius to be there. This is going to be Francis.
I am ready.
This is going to be Mustadio.
I won't disappoint.
Is that the right move? Yes, because it has to be instant healing. Yes, it's Mustadio.
No turning back.
I think this is going to work. I think it's going to be identical to what it just was. We do have to go through everything, though. Let's see. Okay. So this happens. Then he gets lobbed off the roof, which is wild. You can see the red eye flash in a second after a bit of talking. Oh, never mind. We don't, because we don't see it in fast forward. Okay. This is the same. That's what we like to see. We like to see the same thing happening. Ultima. You move in there. Really? Really? Okay, target CT, prime, slow. Go. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You can wait. You're gonna head up here and cast yourself a little Kiyomori? I think Kiyomori is the right one here. Because I think getting shielded is better than... Yeah, I think taking less damage in general, if you can survive, is better than healing. Because then next turn you'll also take less damage. Okay. Holy Sword, Hallowed Bolt. Let's cast it. It did silence. Okay, Ultima may or may not cast. I don't know if it's affected by silence. Up here. You're not going to be close enough. Mustadio needs some boots. Okay, we might as well continue. Arm shot. Will not hit. In the corner. Arm shot. I knew it wasn't going to hit, but like... Show the reason why it doesn't matter here. She's still dead.
Mara. We...
Yes, yes, yes.
Rafa!
That's fine. I have to change my formation again. Every time you change formation, it's so painful because you have to go through the whole story section again. Right. I think Ramza's in the correct spot. So Ramza here is... Oh, sorry, Ramza... Yeah, Ramza there is fine.
As you wish.
Agrius.
Of course.
Francis. Mustadio.
I won't disappoint.
But Mustadio. One, I took off your... I just realized it's your power garb I took off. Okay. Let's put on the boots. That's okay. So you now have 4 movement. I think you now have enough to get where you need to go. Yeah, I think you now have enough. Wait, you're in... I just realized you're back to Geomancer because your job changed back. You should be in this job.
Right then.
Yeah. With those boots maybe, but I don't know. For now, with the elven cloak is fine. Secondary is going to be martial arts for you. And Nature's Wrath is going to be that. Okay. And then that means that Agrius needs her platinum sword. There we go. Just remembering the steps of what I changed. Commence battle.
To battle.
Right. Now I get this very long scene where they have a chat. He jives in front of the bullet. No! Oh, okay, he's down. Ramza appears, has a little chat. The orb, oh, he gets lopped off the roof. Orbs get absorbed into her outfit. And then, you know, we fight. Let's keep it in fast forward. Okay. I'm assuming everything else is going to stay the same now. That's actually different. It doesn't matter, but it is different. Okay, prime. Slow. Let's go. Okay. I like that that seems fairly consistent.
My turn.
Up here. Kiyomori. Move up here. X potion. Actually, let's just test. I would just use the X potion. Yeah. Cool.
Flames of wrath.
That was pretty good.
Let vanity.
And then that's not that much damage. It's
Pay
okay.
attention now.
She gets another turn. She's gonna try and KO Ramza. Like, try, I mean, she KO'd Ramza. Not the end of the world, because he can be rezzed, but... Arise also cast a Marak. Alright, sure. Let's see. Does it work? Nope. Okay. He's back. Okay. Stand still.
I will not falter.
She gets one turn. That would not be what I would choose to do if you're single turn.
Now then.
You're casting Stop on Ramza. That's so annoying. So now Ramza doesn't get a turn.
The ultimate.
Okay, you almost killed her.
Marquis Elmdor.
Yes, they have their back and forth. Oh, what? I didn't mean to skip. He said that's enough amusement for one night, and then he just leaves. I do apologize.
Marek.
I'm very sorry for skipping the end of that. It basically said that's enough for one night, and then he just left. But well, we can review the scene. Yeah, we should be able to review the scene. But wow, okay. Well, unless that doesn't count as a scene.
Look, Marek. A new dawn is risen. Can you see it? So often we sat together talking, waiting for the coming of first light. We'd share fond memories of the past and our dreams of the future. We decided that when the war ended, we would go back and visit our village. You remember, Marak? Don't you? Tell me you do, please. Tell me you'll still go. Please open your eyes. I beg you. I beg you.
Wait for me, Alma.
Oh?
What's this?
One of the stones?
Scorpio. Does it resonate with her heart? Wiegraf's heart was full of despair and rage, and those feelings twisted him into a Lucavi. Could Rafa's grief for Marak also cause her to transform?
You grieve for him as well. Thank you.
No, Rafa! The stone is dangerous. You must cast it away. What?
Marak?
Rafa? What happened? Why am I here?
Oh! Marak! Thank the gods you're alive!
How? Do you mean to suffocate me? A voice called to me in that land of pure white light. Whose it was, I cannot say, but it was not Rafa's. Return, it said to me. Return to the one whose heart beats true. To the one who loves you.
Another Zodiac stone. But why would it be here? I thought Auracite a product not of godly fashion, but an issue of hands far fouler. A tool of dark design, for the Lucavi to propel our world into chaos.
I know not by whose hands it came to be, but I do not think its evil inherent. I believe it is the wielder who gives its power shape.
So what it seems to be is... Oh, it's auto-advancing.
I'll save you, Alma. Come what may.
Okay, so what it appears to be is that you have to resonate with the stone. Presumably it has to be whatever your zodiac sign is. Once you resonate with a stone, then, depending on whatever like deep feelings you have at that moment, or whatever is within your heart, as they might say, it will then determine what you can access from it, as in what beings would be attracted towards you from whatever it is. So it might be a Lucavi, or it might be, for lack of a better word currently, a god or whatever, right? Like, it's that kind of thing. I think that's where they're going with it. So it could be that if the demons get all of them, if the Lucavi get all of them, then they get all the power, and it all becomes like tools of evil. Could be that all the good guys get them, and it becomes tools of good. Okay, kind of makes sense.
Frustration with the stalemate growing, the Order of the Northern Sky recalled its full force from the war's now expansive front. they marched on Fort Besselat with plans to turn the tide of the war. The final battle was close at hand.
Was it? Oh. Are we moving to chapter 4? Nope, new party members. Obviously I'm going to recruit you. Oh no. I have to dismiss someone. No. No, who do I dismiss? It could be anyone. It could be any of these people I have to dismiss. Oh. It's gotta be Ajipan. Don't look. Close your eyes. It never happened. Don't look again. Recruit.
Thank you, Ramza.
You can also join.
I shall follow your lead.
I guess that gives me my 10 party members I wanted. Complete chapter 3! Oh!
I have never seen such slaughter. There are corpses at every turn. What in the world happened here?
That your sister isn't here might be considered a blessing.
She was kidnapped by the big bad. I don't know if that's a blessing.
Indeed. This is truly dreadful.
Because she also got to see all this and then got kidnapped.
They had her in the castle, I am sure of it. They must have taken her elsewhere during the fighting. 3 men from the Templars arrived not long before you. 2 of them were accounted for, correct?
Yes. One was Weegraf, whom the Oricite had transformed into a Lucavi. I saw him die. Then there was the young knight, Isolde. He appears to have died fighting whatever wrought this carnage. Alma must have been taken by the 3rd, whoever he is.
You said that these men act under direct order of High Confessor Marcel himself. If so, this abductor surely means to return with your sister to Moland, the seat of the Church's power.
I wonder. I do not think their High Confessor knows the true power of the stones. Consider this. Weegraf did not know their secret until he struck his bargain with the Lucavi at death's door. And by the look of things, Isolde died fighting the Lucavi.
What do you mean?
By inciting this war and utilizing the legend of the Zodiac Braves, the Church can sway the people and broaden its influence. This may well be the High Confessor's grand design, but I sense the Knights Templar and Marquis Elmdor seek the stones for their own ends.
So there are others who exploit the High Confessor's ambition?
Marquis Elmdor mentioned a man, Fulmarv. Might he be the one who took your sister?
Fulmarv. That is the name of the commander of the Knights Templar. He is the High Confessor's right hand, and an ambitious man. Like we have, he sullies his own hands that his masters may remain clean.
He is the key.
What will you do?
Whatever their reasons for abducting Alma, she must be worth more to them alive than dead. I travel to Zeltenia. There I will seek out Count Orlando, whom my Lord Father considered a friend. Once he has read the scriptures of Germanique, I am hopeful that he will lend his aid in exposing the Church's plot. And I will also seek out Delita. He may well know something.
You speak of Delita Hyral. He succeeded Baron Grimms in leading the Black Ram Knights, did he not? Even allowing for the war, his rise through the ranks has been so expeditious as to invite suspicion.
I suspect that the Church and the Knights Templar manipulate Delita from behind the scenes.
I don't know if they do. Delita kinda seems like he's not on the same level here. As in, I think he's got other plans. What those are, I have no idea, but he has other plans.
If I were to guess, they use him as a figure to garner public favor, that they might expand their military influence. Yet how privy he is to their plot, whether he knows aught of Elmdor or Fulmarv, I cannot say.
Chapter 4. In the Name of Love. Zeltenia Castle.
Welcome home, my lord.
Yes. Home. You're well?
I am, thank you. What news of the war?
None good, as you know well enough. The war with Ordallia has nigh bled us dry, and now we are poised to finish the job ourselves. Conviction found us. Supplies fail to arrive, and desertion is rife. War is a dirty enough affair when you know who your enemies are, but this... it's no way to fight. I fear I no longer inspire the solidarity I once did. Would that my good name were our only casualty.
I should think Duke Goltanna's name in greater peril. They say his other lords bannermen remain here only because you do.
Leave such foolish talk to fools. When a member of House Orlando pledges his lord fealty, he honors that oath, though it cost him his life. While you have been adopted by House Durai, you are still my son. I expect you to uphold the values of our line.
I'm sorry. I spoke over much.
Words are wind. Now this errand I set you to, I would hear of it.
The reports are true, my lord. One crystal was discovered beneath Gorg by the machinist and his son. Another was found by the late cardinal in the ruins at Zelmonia. Both are indeed auricite, by all accounts. They are presently in the care of our young noble friend, but not for long should the Knights Templar have their way.
Barbaneth's son. Branded heretic to ease his capture, I do not doubt. Do our ears in Malond hear nothing?
They hear, perhaps, but have fallen silent. If only we had some evidence of the High Confessor's plot, we might put an end to his machinations in this war.
Ooh, he's got one.
This shall not long remain hidden from their gaze. And then the storm will be upon us. For the Thunder God, it may be his last.
New job acquired. Ramza's squire job has been enhanced to Gallant Knight. Okay. We also appear to have access to everything. It has not, like, denied us access to anything this time. Oh, we're on a trip. We're going. Okay. I didn't expect for it to just be like chapter 4. Okay, I thought there was a whole bunch more to do, but I guess not. So what does Gallant Knight do, apart from having an ability that I still can't actually cast? Gives you Shout. Hearty battle cry that increases one's own bravery, speed, physical and magical attack power for the duration of battle. Alright, that's pretty good. I assume that Gallant Knight is probably... I mean, it's probably great for us to switch into. We go Gallant Knight, we have Samurai as our secondary. Like, yeah, I could see this being really good for us. It lets us then have Focus again. It lets us have Tailwind. It lets us have Shout. Actually, if we have Focus... if we have Shout, why would I ever use Focus? But you know what I'm meaning. It lets you like have access to all this stuff again, which is really useful. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm trying to even think where I want to go. Let's start with this. I don't care about any of this stuff. I want to go to events.
What did these people...
No, I want to go to save. Because I'm going to reload after this point, at this save. So that way I can go into Chronicle and have it override things without it setting them as already read, although it already has.
Of those who shape
Okay,
history.
Keeper of the Stone in the Shadows. Right, a Pure Heart. Mark's soul was restored to him. Ah, you can't see the end of the battle. Okay. Let me see if I can find that, and we will maybe put that in. Because, yeah, I didn't really mean to skip it, and I do kind of want to know what he says, but we will see. Anyway, well, I guess I'm going to put a cut in here, and then we'll see the end. Okay, I have found a video online which has the end of the fight, so let's watch it.
That's enough amusement for one night. Celia, Letty, we take our leave. If you wish to claim the Auracite I hold, you had best make your way to Limbury. I shall await your coming there with bated breath.
And with that, we have now seen the bit that we missed. So actually, it was important that we went back because it told us about Limbury, which we wouldn't have known had we not actually watched it. Although we will probably work it out from the events page afterwards anyway. But yes, thank you very much for watching. This was a very long and surprising episode. I don't know. I might split it into 2 episodes. I need to see how long it is. For reasons that you don't really need to know. I'm going to be away for like a day and a half or so, like tomorrow. So I might split it into 2 episodes, so that there's stuff for each day, depending on whether I get time to record. But anyway, didn't need to know that. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. And next time, I guess we start chapter 4, which we kind of got into the same way that we got into the mid part of chapter 3. Completely just by like trying and failing everything until the one thing worked. And who knew it was going to be Mustadio that was going to be our solution? I didn't. Definitely did not see that coming. And we have a party of 10. It's fantastic now. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.